B-Leaguers, welcome to a new way of going about our best ball conversation. It's your boy here, Dan, at the B-League's, coming at you with another on the clock episode. This is what we're doing. Probably not the best name. I'm going to stumble through that. We're going to have a few faux pas. Thank you for coming. It's a quick 5-minute show where I'm going to go over a few players, a few different things that I'm looking at through the rest of your best ball season. I know I haven't been about as much, but obviously it's been Scott Fishbowl season over for us over at our Discord. It's free. Find us at Going for Two Live. Get on your bike over there. As always, underdogfantasy.com. Promo code GF2 for a 100% matching deposit up to $250. Think about that. You throw $250 in, you get $250 back. 500 big ones, and you can go throw what? That's a $500 into your puppy. What's that? 100 entries. That's incredible. So get a bet on that. Get around there. So basically, what I'm here to do is to look at my projections, find the underdog ADP, and go from there and see what we can find out and what we can learn, and a few reasons why for it. Today's episode, I'm going to go over a quarterback I'm trying to target in all of my drafts, whenever it happens. If he falls to me, if I feel like I've got a stack with certain players, that is going to be Detroit quarterback Jared Goff. Now, my pre-draft exposure, I probably had him around about 5-10%. At this point, I'm at 25 to 30. I'm a very big proponent of Jared Goff and where he's going at this point. Listen, last year, quarterback 8 finish, 15th in points per game. So there's a little bit of a problem there. Obviously, there was a few quarterbacks that didn't do as well. They might have fallen off, but had those big spike weeks. He was steady Eddie, and that's a fantastic thing to be at some points. You can find those upside quarterbacks later in your draft. Current ADP on Underdog is quarterback 16th. He's going around 127th in ADP. That's the 10th, 11th round, give or take, around the 12th. My stat projection for him in 2024, 373 completions, 4,265 yards, 27 touchdowns. That's 290 points in 4-point passing touchdowns. Listen, the reasons for it, look, the schedule breaks kindly for him now. If you have been following anything I've had to say all offseason, the schedule for the Rams is fucking fantastic. Now, you look at that first month of the year, there are only one of two teams to have two teams to go over games of 46.5, including a smash lot in week 1 versus the Rams. An improved division with shootout potential is here too. Sticky playoff schedule, and get to that in a minute. But yeah, I really love how this is working out for the Rams. It's fantastic. And look, we can talk about their Jared Goff dome game splits. In 2023, 108 passer rating in games indoors versus 82 on the road. Not on the road, in outdoor games. 14 of 17 of his games this year are inside. So we know that he has a very good record. He plays better inside. 14 of 17. He still averages more touchdowns and a few intercepts in a dome as well. So that's a slight boost. And look, if we can see that a slight differential improve in points per game because he's playing indoors, 1 to 2 points here or there per week, we're talking about a guy that's gone from quarterback 15 in points per game. Maybe he matches that discrepancy. He gets the quarterback 8. That might eventually boost him up to maybe a top 5 quarterback this year. And that's how we're looking at this to go for it. What I do want to say about that, we're talking about 14 of 17 inside. Those 3, though, 2 of them come in week 16 and week 17. And that's in Chicago and Kansas. Quite possibly the 2 coldest places on earth. And that's probably the last place you want him. So if you do have him, keep that in mind. Maybe find those better matchups. Look at Tennessee and the Jags week 17 that you have in there. Maybe look at the Jets as well. I'm going to talk about a few Jets plays later. Maybe look at Aaron Rodgers to kind of boost that up and maybe have that week 16, 17 to have there. And I think the biggest thing for me for Jared Goff is team continuity. We don't talk about this enough. They didn't lose their OC. He was highly touted. He was meant to go. He chose to stay. The team had minimal turnover. Their O-line's pretty much intact. They didn't lose David Montgomery or anything like that. They lost Josh Reynolds. Who gives a shit? They got Khalif Raymond. Donovan Peoples-Jones is the same fucking guy. It doesn't really matter. It's Jameson Williams comes back to start a year. He's not injured. He's not suspended. So if anything, that's a big improvement for him for those big moments in a game where he might have missed a yard here or there. That could be a thing. So that's wheels up for him. Year 2 of Gibbs and Laporta. It's a healthy team. It's wheels up for the Detroit Lions. And you've got those dome games, a good schedule. Jared Goff is going maybe around the 10th, 11th, 12th round, if depending on your draft. That is a very good place to go and get him as your QB1. If you decided to wait, I can't see a better reason why you wouldn't want to do that. That's it for me. I'm your boy here, Dan, at the B-League for a 5-minute episode. We're just going to do quick hits now throughout the rest of the year. How many more times do you want to see me draft some shit? I bet you're bored of that already. There's so many of them going on. If you need anything, come find me on Twitter at TheBLeague's in our free Discord. As always, Underdog Fantasy. Promo code GF2, 100% matching deposit up to $250. Put $250 down, get $250 back on your initial outlay. It's a fantastic place to be. If you need anything, come find me. Take care, safe bets, happy hunts. Cheers.